Hello, Suzanne Henwood here from mBraining for Success. One of my favourite practices for my own health and well-being, and one that I teach to all of my clients, is the practice of gratitude. Now, there's lots written about the practice of gratitude, and some of it's written from a very head-based perspective. It's thinking about what you're grateful for. It's coming up with the images of what you're grateful for. It is thinking through the sheer process of writing down gratitude, of coming up with a list at the end of the day or the start of the day. And one of the things I love about mBraining is obviously the use of our multiple brains. And it applies so beautifully to gratitude. So I wrote a post recently on LinkedIn, and I thought I would just do a little recorded meditation guidance, if you like, of multiple brain gratituding to go with that article, and because it's often helpful to have somebody to talk you through. So sit yourself comfortably, get your posture nice and straight, get your back so straight that you don't have to hold yourself up. Your spine does it for you. Your head beautifully balanced on your neck so that it's easy. And you might even just begin to bring yourself into what we call balanced breathing, where the in-breath and the out-breath is the same length. In the past, people may have done gratitude very much from their thinking head brain. You might remember that you haven't done your gratitude practice for the day. You get to the end of the day, you see your little diary at the side of the bed, and you remember you haven't done it. You might know that it's good for your own well-being. You might even use words like should have, need to have. That's all head-based thinking. You may certainly recall the process. I need to write down 3 things today, and I need to give a little bit of a description about them. And you might actually think of 3 things you're grateful for that day, and you may or may not write them down. And it does change the experience when you write them out by hand, as opposed to thinking them through or even recording them on a digital device. It'd be very simple to say that's the job done. But I'm curious, how do you feel if that's how you do your gratitude practice? Do you feel maybe you're not getting the results the research say that you could? You're not actually moving into being and feeling more positive? Because gratitude is great for rewiring our bodies into being more positive. Maybe you get a sense that there is even more to it. And I think you're right. I think there can be. And it's what I'm going to call mGratituding. So how would it look, feel, be if we did gratitude differently? At the end of the day, as you become aware that it's time to do your gratitude practice, how about try this instead? First, focus on the word gratitude. Bring it to your mind and smile. Tell yourself this is your time to feel good. This is your time to reflect on the day and what you've loved doing that day. And as you smile with all of you, your mouth, your facial muscles, your eyes, your whole body, as you smile, take a deep breath. A natural breath in, so your belly expands, counting the seconds in and breathing out naturally and easily for the same number of seconds. And I suggest you do that 3 times while smiling all the way through. Feel that breath moving in and out, energizing your body, bringing you alive with a beautiful sense of vitality. And just taking your right hand, placing it over your heart so you can feel your heartbeat. Just move your hand if you can't. Preferably feel it with the palm of your hand, not your fingertips. And just ask your heart in a gentle, melodic voice, what's it truly grateful for? And listen. And your heart will tell you what it's grateful for. It'll be in a different voice to the head voice. And it may have very simple words, few words. It might be a picture, a metaphor. What I want you to do is, as you get that answer, I want you to feel the feeling of gratitude. And just take a moment to reflect on that feeling. How do you know you're feeling it? How do you know it's gratitude? Can you describe its color, size, temperature, shape, sounds, movements, textures? Just play with all those details until you get a really clear sense and feel of gratitude. And you might like to even just turn that feeling up a little bit more. You could ask yourself other questions now. You could say, who am I truly grateful for? Who was kind to you today? Who did something beautiful? Who is in your life that you're truly grateful for? You could go wider. What in the world or who in the world am I grateful for? What connection with others? What wider legacy, purpose? All the while smiling, even more deeply now. And imagining that smile and that feeling of gratitude just spreading around your body to every organ, every cell, with your heartbeat in your own beautiful rhythm and your own beautiful way. And feel that new message of gratitude going right out to your skin surface and even beyond. What's your whole body alerting you to about gratitude? Maybe that will add in even more detail for you. What does that feel like when it spreads right out to the whole of you and beyond you? Can you even imagine allowing that to spread out beyond you into the world? If someone else was close by, could they feel it? What would they notice and what would they feel? Would it be contagious? Beautiful. And bringing your attention back to your body, drop your attention into your belly. Maybe place a hand on your belly, just below your belly button. And connect in a new way with being grateful for the you that is thankful. Who is the you that is grateful? What does that you feel like? What does that you sense? And let that you and that feel and that sense fill your whole belly right from the bottom up. You may even find it becomes so full it overflows and you want to voice that out loud, and that's okay. Say it. Say thank you. Thank you for the people in my life. Thank you for the rain that we so desperately need. You might be able to hear in the background. Thank you. You fill in the blanks. Let it voice out. Let it overflow from who you are, that you voice it out into the world. And taking a pen and your gratitude diary, now write down the things you're grateful for. Maybe just a few words alongside to describe what it is, why it is. Maybe a little of the story around it, maybe a picture, an image, a metaphor. What does it mean to you truly, deeply, that you have that thing or that person in your life, or that whatever's happened has happened? Beautiful. And now taking your hand back to your heart, smiling deeply again, and quietly connecting with the world through God or spirit or energy, whatever your model, your framework is, and just quietly, deeply, reverently give thanks from your heart, the bottom of your heart. Breathe in thanks and breathe out thanks 3 times. Thank you in, thank you out. Now you'll be aware that we didn't spend much time in the head, but your head's been involved. It's brought up the memories, it's created the words, the meaning. And this is a little bit of a longer practice of gratitude. Including all of your brains will take your gratitude practice to the next level. I'd love you to do it for 7 days and then take notice of what you notice. And do let me know. Bless you and thank you for listening in. Suzanne Henwood, Embraining for Success.